Power lines, the storm sparking fires. This home completely destroyed. More than 1 million people plunged into darkness. The hurricane blasting Florida, a possible hit on Georgia and South Carolina next. The life-threatening storm surge, waves smashing right into homes.
So please evacuate, even if it's to a shelter.
Tonight, we fly you right into the eye of the storm with the hurricane hunters inside the cockpit. Their new warning tonight for millions in Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. And the other breaking story tonight, explosive new audio discovered of Donald Trump. What he says about women.
When you're a star, they let you do it.
You will hear it for yourself. Trump already responding tonight. A special edition of World News Tonight starts now.
From ABC News, this is a special edition of World News Tonight with David Muir, reporting tonight from the hurricane zone in Florida.
Good evening. As we come on the air tonight from Jacksonville, Florida, and as you can see, Hurricane Matthew is churning right off the coast, right here in Jacksonville as we begin tonight. And right here behind me, that storm surge they've been talking about, this is St. Johns River here in Jacksonville. You can see the water almost up to the sidewalk here. They were worried about this surge, and it is underway as we're here tonight. In the meantime, take a look at the other images coming in right now. Also right here in Jacksonville, you can see the water there breaching the shore, rushing into the streets, already flooding homes at this hour. The western side of the eye wall first touching Central Florida, Daytona Beach battered at dawn. In St. Augustine, the storm surge, the water's rising, families stranded, staying inside this inn. Those powerful waves eroding the beach, ripping away this historic highway along Palm Coast. And to give you an idea of just how close we are to Matthew right now, just take a look at the radar at this hour. Spinning right off Jacksonville, Georgia and South Carolina in harm's way tonight. In a moment, we are going to take you right up in the air with the hurricane hunters flying through Matthew right now. You will see images right from the cockpit. But we begin tonight with ABC's Eva Pilgrim in St. Augustine in the middle of this storm.
Tonight, deadly Hurricane Matthew pummeling the Central Florida coastline, already claiming at least 2 lives.
You can see just how bad it has gotten here.
From the roof, ocean water breaching dunes and taking over these Jacksonville streets. And on the ground, inside the Jacksonville Baptist Medical Center, hospital staff rushing 21 newborns out of the NICU to safety. Overnight, torrential downpours and wind whipping stoplights, thrashing palm trees, submerging cars on the road.
You can see the water out here. It's blanketed by this rain now.
Power lines exploding and breaking under the wind, leaving more than 1 million without power.
You can see it also took down some power lines. Those power lines are down all the way down the street here.
Here in St. Augustine, Florida, devastating flooding.
You can see how strong the winds are and the rain. The water's actually coming over the storm wall there, and we're not even on the beach.
Further into town, nearly 24 people, including children, trapped by the rising, raging water inside the Casablanca Inn bed and breakfast. 30 miles south in Palm Coast, Florida, a home security camera captures the moment floodwater barrels towards and crashes into Grant Lynch's glass door. Hours earlier, the ocean spilling out into the streets of Daytona Beach, Matthew turning the once busy intersections into waterways. Tearing through Melbourne and Vero Beach, too, swallowing park benches, tearing up roofs and tearing down trees, washing whole roads away. 4,200 flights canceled in the U.S., more than 3 million people fleeing their homes as Matthew now sets his sights on Georgia. FEMA officials and the National Guard preparing to provide relief with states of emergency declared in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and South Carolina, while authorities up and down the coastline urging residents to continue riding out the storm.
This is still a really dangerous hurricane, that the potential for storm surge, flooding, loss of life, and severe property damage continues to exist.
Really, the best thing now is to just hunker down, stay in a safe place.
Be sure that you do not put yourself in greater jeopardy by trying to return too soon. There comes a point where we cannot jeopardize the lives of our first responders any further.
David, this is still a very active situation. As you can see, this water is very much still high at this hour, and it's causing rivers about 25 miles inland to go into major flood stage. It's going to take days for this water to recede. David?
ABC's Eva Pilgrim tonight. Eva, get to higher ground, make sure the crew is safe. In fact, we're up above now the St. Johns River that I showed you right at the top of the broadcast. We want to get to Chief Meteorologist Ginger Z, who's now on Satellite Beach. That's where she was as the storm hit earlier this morning and moved its way up the coast of Florida. Ginger, where is the hurricane right now? Where's it headed?
David, gusts along these beaches on Satellite Beach included 90 to even 107 miles per hour, but now that storm is about 140 miles north of us. It is a Category 2, moving north at 12 miles per hour. You can see it right there on the map, the eye of it, east of you in Jacksonville by about 40 miles. So next up is coastal South Carolina and coastal Georgia. That's who has it tonight. The heaviest rain, of course, that storm surge, and a tornado watch that includes Savannah and Charleston. Keep in mind, tornadoes always a possibility with hurricanes, and it will be until midnight tonight. The hurricane warning extends from just north of Daytona Beach up through Wilmington. And a quick look at what's happening track-wise with this storm. It's still hugging along the coast, very close to Charleston overnight tonight, downgrading to a 1, but still could be powerful surge, and then off into the Atlantic it goes. That tropical storm Nicole that's out there actually may nudge it, David, a little closer back to the Bahamas later this week.
Meteorologist Ginger Z, who's been here in Florida with me all day. Ginger, our thanks to you. In the meantime tonight, we want to take you right up into the air where the work of the hurricane hunters continues. They are actually flying through this hurricane right through the eye wall. And moments ago, I talked with Flight Director Jack Parrish, a NOAA meteorologist. Jack, thanks so much for joining us. First of all, tell us where you are tonight, and you have flown through so many of these hurricanes. How big is this thing from the air?
David, we are just east of the center of the storm. We are on our way into the center for the third time.
This has been a monster of a storm, historic in proportions. Meteorologists say the scope of this thing, this coastal part of Florida has never seen before. And you're right off the coast of Jacksonville right now?
Yes, sir, David. I'm looking at it on the radar. It looks like the center of it is just about due east of Jacksonville, maybe 40 miles offshore. And we have seen an extensive area of hurricane force winds, especially north of the center. So the impacts along the Georgia coast are going to be significant.
Jack, we know you have flown on these flights many times, but we saw some of those initial pictures from the cockpit. And I want to show viewers at home what that looks like, what that sounds like. To those of us here watching that, Jack, it looks extremely nerve-wracking. How do you guys stay calm up there?
David, I've been doing this since 1980. The hurricane hunters, we do this a lot. The NOAA P-3 aircraft is extremely hardy. It doesn't seem to mind. So we just sort of barge through it. We burst into the eye, clear conditions in there, mark the center, and go right back through the other side.
So you say you just sort of barge right through the eye of the hurricane?
No, that's right, David. That's our instructions are to fly it at where we can find the highest winds.
Jack, we just want to thank you and the crew up on that plane. We know that you have helped forecast this hurricane right down to the storm surge that we are actually seeing that you helped predict. So we appreciate you keeping us safe.
So, David, you're very welcome. And just everyone, please heed those warnings. They're not made for no reason at all. Everybody's going to be just fine. We're going to keep out here flying until the danger's gone.
Jack and the team from NOAA doing incredible work tonight. In the meantime, we want to show you some images tonight that reflect the power outage here in Florida. Take a look. The lights on the left there, the night before this hurricane hit. And on the right, Florida, much of central Florida now in the dark tonight. ABC's Gio Benitez is also right here in Florida surveying the damage, and he's got the pictures.
Tonight, home after home across the state powerless after Hurricane Matthew tore down power lines. Here, they're strewn across this rainy street, those transformers exploding.
There goes our transformers.
And in Melbourne, Florida, this house burned to the ground. Officials tonight blaming downed power lines for causing that fire. These two sisters surviving because they evacuated.
We haven't been able to go in yet, but from the looks of it, it's all gone.
For more than 1 million other homes, the problem is no power. In Palm Beach, Ali Gonzalez says the storm knocked out her power when the outer bands moved in. She's 6 months pregnant.
It would have been worse if we weren't together.
Right after we got done cooking dinner,
bam, there goes the power.
Restoring the power, we found these workers from Kentucky, just one of many states moving in to help Florida.
15,000 crews from across the country.
15,000 restoration workers.
Right here.
Right here in Florida.
They're joining teams from as far away as Massachusetts and even California, vowing to turn the lights on.
And David, tonight that question, when will the power be back? Well, officials tell me that they are working as hard as they can, but they're limited by that storm. They're not going to work in unsafe conditions. So right now, David, they're asking for patience.
Gio Benitez with us again tonight. Gio, our thanks to you. Of course, this hurricane is now headed toward Georgia, South Carolina next. And the real concern in South Carolina, of course, those low-lying areas, and the governor issuing a plea yet again today. That's where we find meteorologist Rob Marciano tracking that part of the story tonight. Rob?
Well, Hurricane Matthew has arrived here in the low country of South Carolina just in the last couple of hours. The rain blowing sideways, winds gusting over 40 miles an hour. Today was the last day to prep and/or get out. Tonight, South Carolina counting the hours until what could be a direct hit.
It is getting worse, and so we are looking at major storm surges.
And already feeling Hurricane Matthew's outer bands. Drone footage showing deserted streets outside Charleston. Businesses closing up all along the coast.
The best thing now is to just hunker down, stay in a safe place, don't move, don't try and move around.
More than 26,000 evacuees now in nearly 200 shelters in the storm zone, including Katrina survivor Cindy Frith and her family. How nervous are you as the storm approaches?
I am about a 10.
A 10 on the nervous meter.
Yes.
Another sign time is running out. Troopers today clearing the eastbound lanes of Interstate 26.
And here we are probably in the last few minutes of the flush.
The Highway Patrol had been using them to help people evacuate Charleston faster. Tonight, Billy Crocker is Mount Pleasant's last hope at keeping the town dry. What would happen in 5 to 8 foot of surge if you didn't have this pump system?
This entire area would be underwater.
Ready to switch on massive pumps to head off that storm surge on the way.
Those pumps are going to try their hardest to keep this water out, but it may be a feeble effort as the rain and the wind continues to pile this water up against Charleston. We're almost guaranteed to have some water in the city by tomorrow morning. David?
Meteorologist Rob Marciano with us tonight. Rob, our thanks to you. And tonight we're getting our first real pictures of the staggering toll of this hurricane. It will make many Americans right here in Florida grateful that this hurricane ran parallel to the coastline for much of the day today and did not have a direct hit like it did in Haiti. Because tonight our crew has now landed there in Haiti. They are surveying the damage, and it is catastrophic. Hundreds are now among the dead. ABC's David Wright is there.
We've just arrived in one of the hardest hit areas, and this is a bird's eye view of the damage. Those tin roof shacks, no match for 145-mile-an-hour winds. Right after Matthew blew through Haiti at the beginning of the week, at first, a sense of relief that Port-au-Prince had dodged a bullet. Slowly, a clearer picture of the utter devastation is coming into focus. Jeremy in southwest Haiti is a city in ruins. Every house, every palm tree flattened. Today, we're out with U.S. Marines who are delivering relief supplies.
We're flying out hygiene kits. We're flying out plastic sheeting, beans, rice, water.
The death toll officially at about 300, but by one account, it's more than 800 and rising. Amid the rubble, people are finding what shelter they can, salvaging what's left, making dinner. Life goes on. Already, the infrastructure here was a disaster, and now this storm. Figuring out where the help is needed most and getting it there is going to take days. David?
David Wright with the staggering toll in Haiti. Our thanks to David and the team there. And there is still much more ahead on this special edition of World News Tonight from Florida. In a moment, the bombshell recording just uncovered. What Donald Trump was discovered saying about women. The explosive remarks at this hour. He is already responding, and so is Hillary Clinton. You will hear the remarks for yourself. Also tonight, the burning phone that caused that scare in a passenger plane. The smoke in the cabin. Is it the same Samsung model that allegedly set this SUV on fire? More on the investigation right after the break. And then a frightening sight, trouble on the runway, why this pilot was struggling to land this jet. We'll be right back.
We asked
asked people to write down the things they love to do most on these balloons.
Travel with my daughter.
Roller derby?
Now, give up half of them.
Do I have to?
This is the tough financial choice we could face when we retire. But if we start saving even just 1% more of our annual income, we could keep doing all the things we love.
Prudential, bring your challenges.
With the right steps, 80% of recurrent ischemic strokes could be prevented. And I'm doing all I can to help prevent another one.
A Bayer aspirin regimen is one of those steps in helping prevent another stroke. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen.
I thought my bladder leakage meant my social life was over. Wearing Depend underwear has allowed me to fully engage in my life, and I'm meeting people.
Unlike the bargain brand, Depend FitFlex underwear is more flexible to move with you. Reconnect with the life you've been missing. Get a free sample at depend.com.
What if one piece of kale could protect you from diabetes? What if one sit-up could prevent heart disease? Wishful thinking, right? But there is one step you can take to help prevent another serious disease, pneumococcal pneumonia. If you are